Calm down, Bonnie.
Yes. Yes, it's on, not on that thingy. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We've missed you too, Jacob.
Yeah, we missed you. It's only a couple of days, mate, we've been out.
Hi, Don Mingo. How are you?
Hello, Don.
Hi, Bobby. Hi, Shakan. Hi, Curtis. Hi, John. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Scott. Hi, Curtis.
Hi, everyone. She's just said hello to. Welcome back to the Positive Podcast. Me, Brian Cockerill, Emma Cockerill, Scrappy Cockerill, and little Eli Cockerill. The full family's here tonight. Eli's in the background, scratching away at the dolly.
Wrecking the kitchen.
Wrecking the whole house, and wrecking all Emma's shoes and settee and everything. So, yeah, he's a handful, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's funny. His handful is brilliant. Scrappy puts him in his place. So don't forget to put your thumbs up, guys.
Podcast for free. Hi, podcast for free. Anybody that's
hello.
On here, if you nip over to podcast for free, he's just started the channel out. He's got some good videos on.
Don't leave yet, though. Don't leave yet.
Yeah, after this, if you want to nip over to podcast for free and check him out, it's good. We just want to say that from now on, because we can't be like bothered with all this to and fro.
People who want to know the proof.
But people who want to know, the people who are doing the best videos on the Dickie situation at the moment is Karma Corner and Dark Bots. Yeah. It's called Dark Bots, all one word. And I mean, it's proper irrefutable evidence.
He's a journalist and he's done it, but we can't prove everything. But they've got the 100% proof. You won't believe it. Decagate, one of them's called. If you look on there, a couple of my pals have phoned me and said, "Oh, could we see this?" I've never even seen it. I'm absolutely unbelievable, isn't it, babe?
Yeah. So Dark Bots and Karma Corner.
All week this weekend, there's through media. I think there's loads and loads of people got them on. So it's stuff you can hear it with your own ears. You can hear them talking, and it's irrefutable evidence. You just have a listen to that, and then you bet you change your mind. So anyway, getting back to the positive channel, 65 on 13 thumbs up. Any questions? Anybody out there? Sorry, we lost me a mind of the week about him, but when people call me wife and call myself, you've got to respond. If you don't, it looks like you've got something to hide. So
he certainly does, Loose Goose. You're welcome. Podcast for free. Just settle down with the missus to watch. You both love to you and the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Karma Corner's brilliant. Yeah, hit the like buttons. Thank you. Can't be bothered looking at it. Only really watch Cat Dag. Yeah, but if you, Lisa, if you look at Dark Bots, he goes right in deep with things. He's very, very good, and he's gonna be.
It's just for people who've got that little bit. I'm not too sure. It's just to create the crop.
Because we've been bombarded with people who said,
"Can you prove it?
Can you prove it? Can you prove it?"
These can. So anyway, Karma Corner, thanks to you and your fellow podcast. Thanks for helping these people. And the thing is with Karma Corner, like Emma said, I didn't even know he's not even monetized. He does it just to out these wrong people. And brilliant. Hats off to you, brother, and all the other true media. And another great kid. And Exposure TV, another fantastic kid, Christian as well. Yeah. He doesn't do it to be horrible. He just tells the truth.
Thank you, Scott Summerside. Ignore the situation that's going on with Dickie. User far too good to get involved in. Brian,
you're right, yeah.
Straight to his wife's defence, respect. Thank you.
I can answer that question. The court cases, when we were up there yesterday, they never turned up. Me and Marty went for Peter Robbo, and we went in. It's got to the next stage, but they never turned up. So it's looking good, really good. So we can't really talk about because it's still an ongoing case. But for the so-called ones that aren't there, it's just they keep saying they're not there. It is a court case.
Are Paul Bray?
Sorry.
Go on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So not worth the headache. Yeah, you're right, Jacob. Did you ever think you were going to get beaten in a fight or situation, and then come right?
Yeah, sometimes you've been out when we were there one night, 30 or 40 of them in the street with bars and all sorts of stuff. But we charged that of them. Most of them all ran away. We were lucky. They'd have gone into us, they'd have probably beat us. But you've just got times you've got to show your teeth a little bit and it scares them. So, yeah, it's a few times that people try to shoot me and the bullets missed me, or people have shot me, but he shot me across the road with the shotgun. By the time the pellets come, only a few hit me in the legs. So if you'd got me close up, it probably killed me. And another time where somebody tried to shoot me, and they pulled a gun out of me. I ran at him, and he shot me. And it was a BB gun. plastic, one of them little plastic yellow pellets. He hit me and I got a shock, but it was plastic. Yeah, a few times I've had that. Quite a few times people try to shoot me, try to kill me. Cost your life. Every time you go to attack someone, every time you go for a fight, cost you everything. Every time you go there, you could be killed. So that the graveyards are full of people who try to do what I've done. Aren't they, Emma?
Yeah, they are, definitely. Ramraider, how you Liverpool Julie, the governor, Lee Wortley, big up my two favourite people. Are you our favourite person as well?
Lee and Julie, brilliant people. His family. His family, my brother. Matt Legg, thanks for the conversation tonight. Great podcast the other week with Matt Legg. All the people loved him. He's a really loved guy, and we love him a lot, don't we?
I believe of YouTube and the only reason. No, right, I will answer this, Private Man Keith. You're listening to an absolute fantasist who talks a lot of ludicrous things, right? In his fantasist mind. Just go and do what we've said. Go to Dark Bots.
We're not being nasty.
And Karma Corner.
If you go in there and have a listen,
so
you'll hear him talking and grassing people up to the police station after police station after police station. He puts his own name up, where he's from and everything. He's supposed to be a fighting man, but he's grassing the people up to the police. So
we definitely don't want to steal anyone's viewers, and we definitely don't need to bully people.
No, I don't bully
anyone. If you would like,
he started all this saga by shouting his mouth off to get deflected all the stuff that's on him.
Yeah.
But every other podcast is calling out everyone, because his views have gone down because a lot of people have seen it and heard it, and they've one with his mum on. It's disgraceful.
Go to Dark Bots definitely, and Karma Corner. But Dark Bots, it really goes in deep, and it explains everything from start to finish. Let me have a look. Good, Brian. Best to you and Emma. There's not many men who could do what you've done, Brian. Thank you, Mark. Are you Simon? Paul 46. Do you think? Definitely not. Paul 46. I saw a documentary you made a few years ago, very memorable series. Absolutely love your live feeds. You always give me new perspective and things.
Thank you. Just like to say, AJ Reviews done a little clip about me. What about making a movie with Stephen Sayers, isn't we, pal? And the man who actually saved my life from getting killed at the house in Olmsey Bank, Middlesbrough. So have a look on there. AJ Reviews, lovely kid.
He's called Alan Speak Talks Movies now.
Yeah, is it? I've changed it now.
Yeah. He's put the link in the video though.
I always get it wrong.
The podcast for free. Yep, you spot on. Podcast for free. Bent Legs Google and see the video. It's crazy. Yep. Well, that's all you can do, isn't it? So, Brian, do you ever think you'll get a film made about your life? And
you've just said it at that. If you watch that, whatever Alan's things on, he talks about making the movie.
It's in our community post.
Yeah.
Sent a request to message on Facebook. All right, I'll double check it. Ramraider, thanks.
I like Ramraider. He's a good guy. Nice
yeah.
lad.
Hello, Emma Brian. You're a legend in this town. You're loved and like never before. Thank you, John.
Thank you, mate.
Flashing the floor, 20,000 to show is. I know. Yeah, we've seen that.
Exactly. And then that's just one. There's other people putting $2 grand, $5 grand, $6 grand. John McLean, God bless him, he put it up $4 grand to give him. He still hasn't done it. So now he's trying to tell, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it. It's like a robot, isn't he?
Say hello, you two. Good to see you both. These two are the two honest, genuine, real people. Don't listen to the shite of others. That's all lies about Brian and Emma. It's sad mental people. Thank you, see. Ignorance of the law. Evening, Brian and Emma. Wishing you all a lovely evening. Thank you very much.
And that was funny what Lee Wortley said. And Pete would come yesterday. He's come back. Lovely. And I went, Brian, bully Emma, you're joking now. When she shouts, he jumps a mile. He said, I've seen him. So he said, how can he be bullying them? And he's laughing. And Lee Wortley said, yeah, just like Julie with me. They're last with him, jumped at him, and he jumps a mile. The women are always the bosses, me Lee say.
No, Andy, Brian hasn't been outside. He's, as I said, he's been like bedroom bound.
I've only been out about 12, 15 times, all in. A couple of times I've been out. And when I went out yesterday with Marty, the first time I've been out, and he had to go right up to the court doors and drive and go in, and he went in the court and helped Marty. But I haven't been anywhere, mate. I haven't been out to anywhere. I've been nowhere. I've been in this house. Only time I've been out is when I've gone out of the ambulance. I go in the hospital. I'm in this house 24 days, 7 days a week. need every day, every single day.
Spot on, Borough lass. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if you had 30 here on a night, you would still do it. These spot on. Even if we had 10 people, we'd still do it.
As long as we're getting across to someone, help someone. That's the main thing, and that's what we're trying to do. Help people. We don't hurt anyone. We don't hate anyone, including the idiot who keeps calling. We don't hate him. We hope he gets help because he needs help. And the other ones are crazy, shouting and saying all these things. We hope God can help them and guide them.
Why would you want to stick his tongue out like he did back in the day, Sean? See you later. You're now going on to...
Because I'm on medication and I'm dehydrated. That's why I'm drinking all the time, because I'm on oral morph and I'm taking tramadol and all sorts of painkillers because I've had 2 major operations.
You can, Ryan.
Absolutely insane, yeah.
I know. Ryan, you're magnificent to watch. Ivor, but I don't think it has ever been about getting big numbers. You're spot on, Ivor.
No.
Evening Raider, Sam Page. How are you both tonight? Thanks, Suzanne.
All right.
There should be YouTube blackout. Yeah, they definitely should.
You should be on certain people who've been horrible to people. I mean...
Hi, Chrissy Evo. Chrissy Evo's on.
Hi, Chrissy.
When you're coming back, you used to... Oh, brace yourself for the storm, Eli. Yeah. When you're coming back, you and Dad... let me have a look. Hello, Simon Ray. Hi, Cat. Hi, Cat. For he was showing Jack what. No, he hasn't done it again. I remember my mate. Yeah, Chrissy Evo. I'm just reading out everyone's saying hi to each other. Good evening, Brian. How are you today? Full of positivity. I like watching your show. Nice, genuine people. Thank you.
Trained today. Good on shoulders. Getting a bit of weight back on. Getting a bit of strength back. Putting a bit of weight back on my face and that. So with that operation, it knocked me for 6. It's like a massive car crash, the doctor said. So it takes you 2 to 3 years to get back to normal, he said, because the nerves are the longest thing it takes to get repaired. So the pain's unreal. I'm sat here now with you. If you had this pain, you'd pass out. It's that bad. It's complete non-stop in my right hand. My left hand's killing me. But my back is like that concrete. And it's every time, even when I'm sat here now, it's starting to go now. So
how you, Matt Leg?
It's horrendous having to go through this every day, but I have to do it.
Matt's on.
Tell you, Matt, I was speaking to me earlier on.
Nice people, you two. You always have a nice vibe about the force. Very nice looking. Well, thank you, Matthew. Simon, Mary, even Brian, and I hope you're both well. Eli isn't running you ragged. Man from Nightmares, if they make a film about you, Brian, they need a Goliath to play you. Can I just ask you how old is Brian now? And out of curiosity, that's all. He's still, because he's still
57 going on 27.
Hi, DJ. Hiya.
Hello.
Did you have a good time out with Mr. Turner, Brian?
Yeah, it was okay, but we had to wait to go in the courtroom, so I was there about 2 hours, all in 3 hours. So I come back, Porch knocked it out. I think up till about 3 o'clock. I couldn't sleep all night with the pain because I'd been up on my back, so it takes all that tension in the spinal cord again. So yeah, I've just got a bed grin, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, my mate, these people, that's all they'll do. They're just crazy, aren't they? I think they live on rumours. How's things, Matt? Are you guys still watching you live from Norway? Thank you.
I'd love to go to Norway. I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
All the strong men are from the cold countries. I think it's because it's cold. You can eat more food. You can train harder there. In the hot countries like America, there's not as many strong people as in Europe, because I think it's because of the cold weather.
Hiya, Peter Jones. It was lovely seeing you, evening, Brian and Emma. You're both better than any trolls. You're a lovely couple, and are you sitting by the door in case Emma jumps up and you need to escape Emma's right hand?
Yeah,
it's lovely to see you yesterday, Stephen
my right
Gibbons.
hand's completely knackered. If you notice, I can't even drink with a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I use my left hand all the time. I can't use it. And I'm right-handed. I can't use it.
Hi, Stephen Gibbons. What do you think about people? I haven't seen much on Nazi Butcher. I'll have to have a look. Two brother Joel and Emma certainly rule the roost. Matt, like Emma and Brian, love you both. I'm looking forward to seeing you both soon. Oh, we love you as well, Matt. We can't wait to see you too. It's amazing how Brian is coping with what he's been through. Thanks, Philip. Hope all's well. Smokes, yeah. Matt. I hope you're good, Matt. No, he's had no physios out. Podcast for free. None have turned up, so it's been insane.
When they did turn up, they didn't have a clue. I knew more about the human body than them, so the exercises were giving me were like amateur stuff, so I've done all my own stuff myself. But this can't be fixed by training. It's got to be done. I've got to have another operation. The doctor said looks like we're going to have another
Yeah,
one.
but we're
And
going
then I
to.
still have to have the spread stem spells for the bottom of my back because that's where the pain is. But the hand one would be another operation.
I'm speaking to Gina Shaw yesterday, and we're just going to get that GoFundMe set up and sorted out, so that'll be on. Does Brian use TENS machine, the electric pulse machines that contract the muscle? Maybe that would be good support.
I've got one under my bed actually, but I don't use it now. So much messed about. I'm going to get it out.
Nerve pain is very hard to get relief from, especially due to neck surgery. Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Matt, I was trained today. He was both having a few. No, but Brian doesn't drink. And I drink very little. I cut my arm with a chainsaw, mate. 2 nerves and 2 tendons. Oh, I bet it was awful. Did you see Carmen's latest video? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched them all. I just watched the one where he's talking to the police, having on it all the time, and I couldn't believe it. Disgusted. Supposed to be fighting, man. You don't do
that. Timmy B, it's a big hi from me to you both. Just take it easy. It's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You've got to take it slowly because the nerves, I didn't know this, the nerves take a lot longer than anything like tendons or muscles to come back. It can take 3 years to come back. Right, but my hand is the nerves. It's the vertebrae again. It's damaged. Matthew
K said you look 47. What do you think about?
I'm not happy with that. Like, I thought you'd have said 23.
I've just answered that, Steve Butcher. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen anything on anybody else. We don't tend to like get watching it all.
Few we look at like True Media and Exposure TV and people like that, and Carmen now and then. But we hardly look at it. We've got our own things to do, and I've got a recovery to look after myself, and I do a lot of that, just doing stretching and bits of weight training, and Emma's looking after me and out of the bedroom all day.
And 2 dogs.
And 2 dogs as well, so we don't have to pay bills and shopping and things like that. She's on her own. My sister comes to help us, but
Billy Lee, hey from Liverpool. Carl Curtis, something better after putting weight on. Brian, Matt Leg, great, thanks. Evening, Matt. That's to Matt. I've got a drop foot, and if I don't wear my foot brace, I'm more prone to fall.
I had that when I got damaged in that house, mate. It was called a drop foot, like that, isn't it? Your foot. And he had to, the only way I got it back was to put a bandage on it and pull it up. So my leg was like that, I couldn't walk, kept flopping. But my hand like that itself, exact same, like drop hands, all the back of the muscles were gone because of the operation. And I was like that for about 4 or 5 months. I couldn't pick them. I had to feed me, and terrible time it was.
I've just put the telephone number up. Like, you can text, of course. You can get a book tomorrow. If you text that telephone number and let us know, we'll sort it out. Massive storm over here as well.
205 on, guys. Where's the thumbs up? I've just noticed them.
Come on, thumbs up.
Lot. Supposed to put your thumbs up for us. Keep them thumbs up. If you like the programme we're on, well, we like it. Put your thumbs up. I've now got my mouth, they've jumped up.
The Real Opinions up north next week, and he'd love to meet Brian for dinner. Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yes.
Tony from the hairdressers where I've just been. Your hair looks lovely, bless Jim, with the curlers. Oh yeah, Jim tried to use my curling ones and he couldn't do it. And he ended up going, but Tony said it's the first time he's ever been able to do it. Do you need Tony to do your hair this week?
No, I'm okay.
Probably next week, Tony. But are you okay, Tony? And don't forget to check out them videos that I told you about. I told Tony to check out Calm Corner and Dartbox because he didn't know what had been going on.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. 2 secs. Best Married True Couple on YouTube. Thank you, Alan.
Cheers, Alan. 20 quid in the post on its way, mate.
122 mile an hour wind in reported London here. Yeah, it's been terrible, the wind. Who's the hardest man you ever fought, Brian?
Get me book and read it.
Yeah. Yes, all these
questions every single week.
Keep opening the fingers for yeah.
If you can see me about my hand all the time, that's because it's killing the pain, stinging.
Oh, thank you, C. Thanks, Emma. You answered that. Glad someone is sorting. Yeah, what we're going to do is just going to sort it out and go for it. Primark Normal Research. Is there a podcast coming with Vulture and Brian? Yeah, definitely in time.
Yeah, time is Vulture. Got to pop over and see us. I've known him for years since I was 10-year-old.
Darren Kirby from Middlesbrough would love to meet you. Anytime, Darren.
Yeah, Darren, if you're popping by, mate, just give us a ring. When we're in, we enter the door. You obviously have to get past Eli for.
We can rate you.
Time for anyone, you know that, guys. As long as you give us a bit of day's notice or something, got time for anyone.
Oh, bless you, Auntie Ali. Joanne, thanks, Joanne. I get paranormal research, camera video today, chew spaghetti, not a machete.
Yeah.
That's good. Big shout out to Scouse Boy Jonesy. Definitely, Peter's lovely. Brian, love you and the wife. Great channel, thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
Let me have a look. Enough down without everyone else's. Yes, spot on. Let me have a look.
Yeah, I really am.
Ryan, keep good, mate. Back to work for me. Catch you up next time. Okay, Real Opinion. See you soon.
See you soon, pal.
You've helped me through dark times, I must say. Thank you very much.
But you have as well helped us on here, because I didn't come on here a few times a week. I've got crackers, I've got else to do, see. But coming on here is like the highlight of the week for me.
Yeah.
For us, I should say. So, and like you saw, you was great people on here, fantastic people. We love you all. We hope you're all doing well. And remember, don't think of what you haven't got. Just think what you have got. Be grateful, have gratitude, be happy, smile, and your life will be better. But always be positive, positive, positive. If you're not, you'll feel down. I've been down the last few days, and I'm the one who teaching you to be positive, and I haven't been myself. But that negativity, arguing people, just drags you down, and it does. So that's why we aren't calling this and saying that. And it's just giving you, like I say, karma caller for facts. They can tell you everything. And we don't have to be involved.
And dark bots.
And dark box, we don't have to be involved in anything. Then just that's what they do for a living. You say we're here to help people. We're Christians, but we got pulled in that the other day. So we apologise to everyone in here. So we're back to normal. Right, you.
John Bunting, hiya Brian, and then a big shout from Newcastle. Love the show. Positive channel. Hit the likes. Come on, show your support. Thanks, John. Good evening, guys. Hope you're well. Who's the tough? Yeah, you've asked.
The toughest person I ever fought was crack cocaine, getting off it. That was the toughest fight.
Yeah. Brian, potato beating still had the heart to fight no matter what, apart from Duffy, of course. Therefore, I'm ready to sort of sad the way some people go on. Mr. Bloom, Black Seed Oil Mechanics. Hello, good evening. Right, Mr. Bloom's, this is amazing stuff. GT capsules and Black Seed Oil. Absolutely amazing. Check it out. Check out the benefits of it. It's got loads. You can contact Mr. Bloom on Facebook, on email, Mr. Blooms at gmail.com, or telephone 07852 311 939. Absolutely amazing people, him and his wife. And we love yous. Brian, would you recommend a fry up every day? No. Met a 98 plus woman who swears by it.
You can have a fry up every morning if you have it in the morning, because you've got all day to burn it off. You know what I mean? So if you have meat and eggs and things like that, they're protein, so they don't give you much fat anyway, because the carbohydrates and the sugars that put the weight on you. Protein you can eat on the night, meat, chicken, things like that, rabbit, turkey, fish, all that type of stuff you can eat. Eggs, they won't put weight on you on the night. It's the carbohydrates, but don't eat carbs after 8 o'clock if you want to lose body fat. Yeah,
that's right. But would you recommend? Oh yeah, I've just read that one.
And listen, that's the most important thing: water. Got to drink plenty of water. With women, about 5 or 6 pints a day. Men, about 8 pints a day of water to flush your kidneys, your heart, your lungs, everything. Cleans everything out, your skin, your eyes. It helps everything.
Respect to you guys, Brian and Richard's odd question. I'm a Scorpio. What are you guys? I'm a Scorpio. What are you?
Don't know.
You're Sagittarius, aren't you? Right, let me have a look. It likes people. Ask Brian, did he ever come across Andy Shack Lady?
No, never ever.
Brian, I just said a prayer for your pain to go and ask us to listen to say prayers for God, for you to be pain free. Sending love and prayers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Top drawers, Karma Corner. He certainly is. Lee, check out Dark Bots, right? He's absolutely amazing. Cat D will tell you. We were watching a few of his things. Really deep stuff. I think you'll enjoy it, Lee. You two are the salt of the earth. Did you know Ort Ed of Stockton?
Yes, you Ed, yeah. And his brother Paul, the Wrecking Crew. Paul Owens. He was a tough guy, Paul Owens. Really tough guy.
Let me have a look. Is there any tax van t-shirts available to buy?
It will be shortly. We've had another company doing them and they weren't that good material, so we've gone to another company now. We're getting the brand and logo and everything put on them very soon. There'll be lots of merchandise, hats, everything you think of, mugs to drink out of, cups, milkshake, shaky things, what you pouring drinks in, all that type of stuff we're going to do.
Yeah.
There's going to be loads of stuff happening in the future, very soon.
Have you ever just had to shout at someone, Brian?
Yeah, I do it all the time. You're on the door and would just behave themselves, and you shout. Most people, they show your teeth, and just most of the time when I put people out, I shout and behave and shout at them, stop them fighting, and just leave them back in.
Yeah.
I never used to beat people up and get them out, and I'd grab them in a headlock and say, behave yourself, something just daft, and calm them down. And the next day they'll come back and apologise and let them in.
Yeah.
All these drama and back people for no reason. People throw a punch at me. Obviously, I'd throw a punch, I'd smother them or slap them. But I didn't take a liberty of people. Never ever done that.
Ashley McGriffin, Jab, 3D Fight Club. Are you Ash?
Hello,
are you all right? We'll have to have a catch up over the next day or two. And anyone on here, click on Ashley McGriffin, Jab, 3D Fight Club, and give him a subscribe, because he's going to have an exciting channel. Well, he has got an exciting channel, but there's going to be exciting stuff going on.
Go on, guys, get your big thumbs, push the like button down below, thumbs up, 142 on, 116, thumbs up. I'm sure you can do better than that. You can hear that noise in the background. That's Eli.
He's just asking where's the dog.
If you can hear that noise in the background, that's Eli trying to eat his way through the kitchen wall.
Yeah, he's trying to get out the kitchen. And Scrappy's just chilled in the passage.
Yeah, he's sat there, Scrappy keeping an eye on the front door. He's always watching for anyone who comes to the door. The postman comes this morning, went berserk. And then somebody come the other night looking for an address, and then Scrappy went berserk again. So
yeah, he did.
You get past here, I tell you, even John McLean said he's the biggest key I've ever seen in my life. He's huge. And then Darren and Chrissy Evo come the other day and went, he's absolutely mint, that dog. The both of them. Scrappy's size is unbelievable.
Thanks, Ash, for telling people it likes. Is Eli illegal bred in the UK? If not, where could I get on? He's from Cheshire, or Chester. He's from Chester.
That's Liverpool,
Chester, and of course his breeders are called Bulgari Bull Terriers, and they're absolutely amazing breeders.
They are expensive, really expensive dogs.
I'd like to read Taxman t-shirt too, so there's loads of t-shirts.
Yeah, we'll definitely. We did get some made, didn't we? The material was rubbish, wasn't it? They were like square, the t-shirts were. The face was half over here and over there. It was. That was it. Yeah, we got them done. I think it's Steve Rafe. It was when their book first came out. The material was terrible.
But yeah, we're going to get it sorted. Hopefully Ash McGriffin can help us with that.
You certainly can.
Loving the book. What does Brian think of Durham City?
I think Durham's a brilliant city. It's a beautiful place. The river. Been there. I don't like there's another place I lived there for a while was the jail. Didn't like that at all. And then the thing going off, ding 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 ding, all day long. That you sell, the clock from there. But that's I think I've been on the top of that roof when I was a kid. Went to school. You used to go on the roof. You could go up and go on the roof.
Brian, I have a question. Will you do a proper setup soon? Mic, green room, background, get people in for podcasting. Once you get better, you never could do it. Yeah, we've got all the mics and we've got the cameras,
everything. We've got
but we just need. We're going to have to get another computer, but we're going to wait for John McLean or Lawrence Wants to call down now.
He's going to get professionals to set it up instead of us. We haven't got a clue. But I think we're doing all right.
What we do is raw, innit? It's real.
I think we're doing all right, getting over 15,000 subscribers in the short space of time. Some people take years to get that many. So I'd just like to thank everyone for the 15,000, nearly 100 subscribers in a short space of time. Unbelievable. So thank you to everyone. Thank
you, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Best show on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Ryan.
Friday night wouldn't be the same without you two on here. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Paul. I had a bad week being down, but you have both got me through it with your advice, honesty, and time for people. What Bryce says is not even Jesus could please everyone, and they're putting him on the cross. Yeah, spot on.
Yeah, 100%. Mate.
Where is Carol today? Don't know. Ain't she on, Carol? She should be. I'm Lawrence Sandman. Loves this man from bad to good and straight talking. Best channel. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Don't ever be down, Brian. Your man will be fun to offload. Thank you.
No, not that type of down, mate. Well, you're thinking just a bit drained, like with the court cases and with this carry on with him and his actual just body a bit drained, mind a bit drained, struggling to sleep a bit with the pain. I'd say this is the worst pain I've had since I've come up hospital the last week. Really, really bad, like to the point of tears running down my face. And I'm going, just getting to the toilet in the middle of the night, horrendous sometimes. Can't get up. When you lay down for wherever I'm laid down, or sat up or whatever position, you've got to keep getting up and moving. So if you lay down for a couple of hours, you freeze up, or your back like now, it's seizing up now. But
can you please say a prayer for my dear man Brenda that sadly passed away on the 5th at the ripe old age of 86? She'll be in heaven now, won't she?
Yeah, she will be looking down at us, laughing at us on here, and communicating with each other and looking after each other. We're all here for each other, like we said. You're here for us, and we're here for you, and the others on here helping each other, and that's what we like to do. We love you all.
Oh, thank you, Key Commander. Hi, Brian and Emma. Who would you like to play you in your movie, Bride?
You know.
It's called Tamer Hussain.
Who's in the business
and
of the movie.
And Tachina Shaw knows him really well.
Very well,
because he knew her dad.
She said he's a lovely, lovely man.
So hopefully,
He was a good fight, He was a boxer. I think he won nearly every fight as an amateur. Really, really nice man. But don't forget to push the like button, guys. 132 thumbs up, 212 on for a Friday night. Really good. The world has gone mad, as you know, the last year or so. So everything's gone mad. So I hope it starts to come back to normal for everyone. This is starting to open in there. It's good.
Rob will definitely say a prayer for you too, going on holiday. David Attenborough, Brian, about the audio, my name ain't David Attenborough, just can't be myself on here because haters follow you since documentary when you and Duff used to get up and go and kill was mad.
Yeah. Them days are gone now, mate.
What an actor he is.
You can't fight now like you used to. That way, we'll just make Matt Legger on about this. You can't have straighteners like we used to, and you'd have a straightener and you get beat or he beat you, you shook hands and that was it. And the next time you say, all right, mate, you say, oh, sorry about that fight, and then you have a drink and it's all forgot about it. Now it's machetes and knives and windows going through and 20 people onto one. It's not the same as the old days.
Thanks, Matt Payne. Are you Plastic Gangsters
Hello,
UK?
Mate.
Be nice to see you back in top shape, Brian. He'll get there.
I'm there, mate. I'm getting there.
See what Jammers.
It's a miracle I've come this far anyway. It's like a year in March since I had the first operation, so it's a miracle I've come this far. And then I had the other one in August, so that's only 6 months ago.
Jammers said that's why people watch, because you're here and you give out good positive vibes and help people no matter what. Here again to drop like, I hope you're both well. Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Hi, Brian, Emma, hope you're well. And Brian, you're strong enough to get through anything with Emma by your side. Love you both. Thank you,
and
Alfie.
the dogs, and all yous on here.
Yeah.
Everyone on here helping us.
Tom and us saying knocked Brittany Jones out a few years back, I heard.
That's right, yeah. He's 100% spot on. Somewhere in America it was. Miami, I think so. No, what was it there? Well, where's the Hollywood? That was Hollywood over there. In the cafe it was.
Yeah, Rosie, that's our intentions, to eventually maybe go to Spain or somewhere like that and just chill out. Gangs and Knives now, mate, is terrible. Yeah, it certainly is. You're both proper old school, great to see you. You've got great morals. Brian, do you think I can't say his name because I know exactly what he's about. Sorry, Razor, but I can't say his name. When people say I'll stab him in anger instead, sorry, Razor, a young lad died and a kid running away from him on the train tracks. He's like a young kid got murdered, do you know what I mean, through him. So I can't speak about him. No. Defo mate got Mrs. Brian of 5 years and one daughter, her brother.
Fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
I bet you're on your shows there, pal. 1 year old.
Man, never thought I'd be able to speak to you live. That's just gone.
Thank you.
You've done well, and I've read all the true crime and British gangster biographies. I'm saying you're a gangster, you're the gangster taxman. Yeah, so it's all right, Razor. It's just when you know about what he's actually about, it's just you can't even say it.
Yeah, you can't.
Out of control. Right, be nice to come up and see you and Emma in person one day.
Yeah.
And be an honour to shake your hand and have a chat anytime, Luke.
That'd be great, mate.
So
Hello, Philip.
Yeah. Brian, have you lost height as you got older?
No, I've actually put a half an inch on when I've been operation, but the vertebrae's been crushed in my neck. They were all crushed and compound down that, so when they've taken the backs off them, they put the new ones in. I've actually grew half inch, but I had lost the height, you're right, because when I walked in there, like the thing's 6'2" or something, 6'2.5", so I could walk under it. I wasn't touching it. Now I walk under the light. My head's hitting the light all the time. And Emma said, "You grew you in height," and a lot of people have said it. So got measured and I grew not grew, I've just put half an inch back on because the vertebrae were tilted, see. Now they're straightened up.
You just never know how people of your lives. You do, Brian. You've been doing up body workouts, waiting on knee replacement. Loved you both. One who's people more like you in the world.
And like you, mate, keep people going proud of you because it takes a lot when you're injured. We just work around that, you know. That's a great thing to do. Keep training. You see people have lost their legs, or lost their arms, or lost their hands, and they walk up Mount Everest. Amazing story. So you can't give up just because you're injured. You just got to we got to work around their injury.
Andy Ali make me laugh. Getting knocked out is nothing to be ashamed of. I speak from experience because he said he had how many fights kickboxing, and he had 48 fights. He said, was that a good record, Matt? Didn't he?
No, I said, was that a world record? I said, Matt said, I think it is, mate. 44, 48 knockouts. Oh, that's good. He said, no, I got knocked out 48 times.
yeah, he makes me laugh. Man made it anytime you're welcome. You should create a membership for us to join so we can show your support. Oh, bless you, Razor. Thanks for the full answer. Hi guys, we love your stuff. Thank you, Paul Anthony.
Yes, Paul Anthony.
Stephen Gibbons, thank you very much.
Very much, Stephen.
Brian's best is push, pull, legs there. Hey, 36 hours recovered the body part again.
Yeah.
What was wrong with Brian's spine?
I had 5 crushed vertebrae. I had a spinal stenosis, which is all the bones built up, and I had bulging discs. I had all that chiseled out and screwed out. I had 2 titanium rods put in with nuts and bolts, 4 each side. And he had 5 plastic vertebrae, the back's taken off and put back on with 10 screws. That was done. And then I got another spinal stenosis at the bottom. I had to drill all that out. One operation took 8.5 hours. L4 and L5 from the bottom. So I had C2 to C6. I should have had C2 to C7. They haven't done the 7, and that's why my hand's not working. The top or the bottom is because of it's never going to get right. I don't think the bottom will get these stem cells.
Plastic Gangster, yeah, we certainly do have books available. We've still got we've got Scottish Hard Bastards, we've got Taxman, we've got the Taxman at Teesside, we've got Solitary Fitness. So I've left you a telephone number there that you can contact and text us about the books.
Yes.
How you going, Steph? When's this go from? We get it done sooner the better.
Hello, Gary.
Yeah, Razor, that's what Chachina said last night. How much in toys has Eli destroyed so far?
It's not toys, it's the house. The house, socks, he's ripped 4 pair of socks up, and a sock ripped to pieces. He's just necking everything, and shoes and everything. He's like a.
I don't know what he's doing in that kitchen. I dread to think.
He's got the mop, he's got the brush.
What about the wine last night?
Do you know my weights? When I train the weights, I've got a little bar on the bed. It's about 15 key on it or something. The bar was about 5 and 10 key. 15 key, I do biceps nearly every day just to try and get that hand right. But anyway, he's got the weights and he's picking them up with his teeth and pulling the weights out front of the bed on the bar. So a little bar about that big. He's hilarious, isn't he?
Yes, I caught him drinking wine yesterday. He pulled the chair over.
He smashed the bottle of wine, drank about a quarter of a bottle of it, and fallen all over the place. That's why he's in there. Hungover.
Luke Morgan, my mate works in. Someone said Taxman hoodies or Brian Cockerill hoodies. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, mate, that's another
my mate works in an aftershave. I'd like to donate you one of his aftershaves to Brian and give you something in return for supporting your channel. That'd be lovely, Luke. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Sounds seriously painful. Good luck to you. Let me have a look. I've got bulging disc and C3 and they won't operate. Yeah, I love the fact that this is free and you don't pressure like the rest of us.
No.
Yeah, that's spot on. Have you ever been to Shropshire, Brian?
No, I haven't been there.
Do you think the taxpayer will end up paying for Prince Thingy's settlement?
I think the people the taxpayers, yes, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the money that goes to the Queen comes from the people who work.
Mm. Mighty Thor resistance bands less stress on your joints. Yeah, Brian uses them.
100%. He does it. Sylvester Stallone. He only uses them now, and you get a great physique on them. But if you've already built that physique, to get it back, you can just use the bands. I just use that for my chest because everything I'm trying to press with my neck, and I end up nuts and balls coming out. So I use just them, and I just because as long as there's a stress on there and the muscle burning, Emma's seen me, agony in it, the pain. But it's great pain because you get that burn. But yeah, you just get stuck in the gym. Don't say I'm going to start after New Year. I'll start next month. I'm going to lose a couple of pounds first. I'm going to lose this body fat. No, get in the gym straight away. Take your time. Go to the doctors first. Make sure your heart, lungs, and everything are fit. No matter how old you are, 12-year-old, 14, 20, 60, whatever, go to the doctor, get a full body check out, make sure your MOT comes back, and then get in the gym. And the people in the gym will train, your training instructors are qualified. They know exactly what they're doing. Don't be shy.
Defo race course.
Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys. Thumbs up.
Brian, the little wannabe gangsters, you're real old school. Respect to you. Thank you very much, Lionheart.
I mean, you don't have to, when you've done something and when you've beat a fighter and when you've fought these top legendary people and the others know you, all the legendary people, like Matt Leggs, your people like Stephen Sayers and Michael Sayers and people like Ernie Buicks and all them top people know what you've done, so they're friends with you because they like you, because they know exactly what you've been through and what you've done. But you get these people who are about 25-year-old, never done a thing in their life. You couldn't have beat him, you could have beat him. No one's saying anything. You can only beat the people in your era that you're at. You can't beat somebody from 1970s when you were at school. So you can't, you wouldn't have beat him, you wouldn't have beat him. You can't do that. So you can only beat the people in your own area what are around with the fight. And if you beat them, you beat them.
Yeah,
you get beat, simple as that.
That's right. All the best from your hometown, the Republic of Cockerill, Paul.
Hello. God bless everyone up there. And our friend Gordon Hannah, I hope he's safe and that, and his mum's okay. I
might come to yours, Brian Key Commander, great lad, and have a workout with you, two bad backs together. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
What I might do if you don't, I might tax your vertebrae and give me my old ones, mate. Get that stunning knife out there.
I went through well with Key Commander. Yeah. I'd love you to come and see Brian.
Yeah, of course,
yeah, we'd love that. You keep saying you're going to come over. We might pretend we're locked out, we've lost the key, and then he'll have to come and change the lock.
Yeah.
How many tattoos do you both have, and also what's your favourite?
My tattoo was the one them around, my favourite one.
Oh, bless you.
I don't say no else, I'll get filled in. I'll be beating it up again.
Have you seen our flinch?
Yeah. Somebody said she looked scared. Scared? So you having a laugh? Scared? You should see her screaming at me. I look scared, believe me. Scared. Yeah, scared. Take Julie, Lee's wife. He shouts at her, she's like a bulldog with a thistle. She's the same. So, like he said, Lee said, the women are always right, Brian.
Ernie was a gent. Hold on a minute. Let me ask that, because I think Brian will tell you something else here. Ernie was a gent. I met him and he's in a pub in Sunderland before he died. God said to him, like yourself a pot fight, man. Ernie isn't dead.
Ernie isn't dead,
he's
so
very.
Why do people just talk crap?
He's very much alive and kicking. He was on the phone to Brian last week, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was talking last week.
Yeah, so crazy that, isn't it? Why is Ernie dead? I will come at the end of the month with gifts. Oh, bless you, Key Commander.
Mate, don't forget the vertebrae. It's the 7th one. 7th vertebrae, mate. That's all I need doing. No, Eddie was on the phone last week for about an hour to me. He was on the phone a couple of weeks before that. He's alive and kicking and super fit still. Yeah, so this is what you get. One of them said to me the other way, well, I remember Lee Duffy in Old Mouse in 1992 bullying everyone. I went, Old Mouse didn't get made. Lee Duffy died in 1991. Didn't get made till 1993 Old Mouse. So how could he be in there when he died 2 years before us? People just make things up. This just proves to you how bad people are making things up.
He's fit as a fiddle, isn't he?
Yeah, he's super fit. To the gym every day.
Shitbags, scumbags who go after old school gangsters trying to make a name for themselves. Respect. Well, thank you very much, Martin. You are spot on.
Oh, Martin Bruce, is it?
Yeah.
That's a proper name, isn't it, Bruce? Proper name, that.
Mark Stubbs Belfast in the building. Rusty Cross, good evening. Good evening, great. Well, have the doctors mentioned themselves for this back? Yeah. We've got two. We're just waiting for two doctors to get in touch. One from Germany and one from Sweden. Now
I've already spoke to one from America as well. And has been on the phone to quite a few, but the ones abroad are better. You see, than England.
That guy, he's heard Ernie had died while he was in Spain. No, he's very much alive.
No, I was talking to him last week. I've probably done one on my phone. Talking to me for about the old days and that.
My boy is getting bullied on my estate. 2 men came out to my son. What do you recommend, Brian and Emma?
Stand up to them, mate. What are you going to do?
Yeah, don't let them.
Don't let them bully him.
Brian, did you? Sorry for the bad info. It's all right. That guy, yeah, he's fine. And I pretty old school soldiers stick together. Let me have a look. 2 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, podcast for free. I've just re-looked at your message. Yeah, you're spot on. Just keep telling people once again, go over to Karma Corner and also Dark Bots.
Also, all the truth will be revealed. We don't know. We're not computer experts. Emma knows a bit about it. We don't know. That's how we're struggling with the computer now. With things, I mean, we're not experts. That's why John McLean, God bless him, is coming in there. So's Ron. They're going to come down and help us to get it all set up properly.
Some of these messages that are getting deleted by the moderators as well, you can leave some of them up if they're only asking what's going on, because we're leading them over to Karma Corner and to Dark Bots. But if we just keep deleting them, obviously it's going to look like we're being a bit weird. So if there's any, you don't need to be deleting all the messages.
We've got nothing to hide, guys, as you know. But I'm not going to be saying he said. Yeah. Let them, who are professional journalism, that's what they've done in their life. They know exactly what they're doing. He says, Ron said, I am the Brian Cockerill of computers, where you were the fighter, like that. So that's what he's a genius, and he's so smart. He's miles ahead of everyone, and he's a really good guy. And he knows exactly what he's talking about, and he would never tell lies about anyone. And neither would Karma Corner. They only go on facts, and the facts are there where you can hear these certain ones here, people talking back and phoning police and this, and they've got all the proof. He's got about 8 videos, and so's there, Ron. He's got about 8 videos of him where he's talking about. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you listen to it, and you'll come back to me on here, me and Emma, and say, "Can't believe it! Can't believe it was that bad." Unbelievable things that are on that. Channels what they've got, and thank you to both of them. Hats off to both of you guys. Love you.
So if anyone is asking before you delete it, just let us lead them over to the other channels, because it's just all they'll do is when you delete these questions is they'll just keep hammering Brian later on.
That's a great point, because if you think about it, if he's got nothing to hide what's on there, if these ones who believe in him, I'm not saying, I'm the great guy, I've never done nothing. Of course, I've done things wrong in my past. Everyone's done things wrong. But I'm not sitting here. I haven't got things where he's getting called, and no one else has got them things. And what I'm saying to you guys, if you don't believe us, that's fair dues. But go and listen to them and make your decision like a courtroom, and listen to them. And when you listen to them, you'll come back and say, well, sorry to you. I promise you now, you will. The truth's there. It's unbelievable.
Karma Corner and Dark Bots have done it in a way where it's clear as day in your face.
Right, that's good.
And so
in the future,
we need these.
Means it can't be true, because he's talking with his own voice and telling you everything on it.
So just delete the messages if they've been like really awful. Obviously, just take the rest away. But anything asking about that, leave them on, because all it'll do is later on they'll just keep Brian, why are we deleting messages?
So what it does is it saves as well. Like Emma said, it saves them coming back asking us questions, because you're going to get the proof off them. You don't have to keep asking me and coming on my channel. Why did you say this? Why not? It's on there. It's him doing it himself, talking. He's on the phone, and he's admitting to the things he's done on the phone over and over again. So it's there, proof, 100%.
Yeah. I know, it's right. People can get boob jobs and don't provide stem cells. It's crazy, isn't it? Because what's happening is, in the UK, they're not too happy about using umbilical cords for the stem cells, which umbilical cords are not used for anything after the baby's born.
When they put the umbilical cord, which obviously attached to the baby's belly button, the mums, they cut them off and they put them in a bag and they throw them in the bin. So they burn them in the incinerator. So what you do, they take the stem cells off that and they grow them, but they don't do that in this country for some reason. But other countries do. It doesn't hurt the baby because the baby's already born.
Yeah,
but it's just a lot of people are a bit it's a bit this and a bit that. So,
but like Mike Tyson swears by them. He never threw a punch for 15 years. He's taught on a documentary. He said he never threw a punch for 15 years, and he had them, and he's unreal.
Well, do you know when you see him fighting? Do you know when you see him fighting Roy Jones, and he went, it's unbelievable, ripped everything. He'd seen a wrestler, didn't he? I can't remember the wrestler's name. Where have you been? Because he was knackered, his neck and everything was gone. He'd gone to somewhere like Colorado, I think it was, got the stem cells and some other treatment. And I'm going to Muddy, he said, what's the dressing? No, that's where he went. Come back a couple of weeks later, whatever, started training, got in the best shape of his life, and went in the ring and did 3 threes, I think it was, with Roy Jones, who was phenomenal as well. But The fight was really bad. He put a lot of weight on. He was bad, poorly with injuries. Well, all fighters got injuries. Your hands, your arthritis. So he's had them treatment, like Emma said, the stem cells. And Ron Coleman, didn't we watch them? He had one injection. He's all right. Then 3 months or 6 months later, he got a second one. He's back to normal. He's walking around normal after 2 injections. Another guy was on. He couldn't move his hands like mine. He was in bed and he woke up in the middle of the night. He pulled the blankets on after having the injection. He went, "What a dream!" And he went back to sleep. He woke back up. He got out of bed and started walking. He said he was walking like he was 30-year-old again, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he'd been like that for 9 years, where his hand couldn't move and his legs were like mine, really bad. And he got up out of bed after one injection. About 17 hours after the injection, they worked straight away.
Yeah. Emma and Brian, first of all, I want to thank you for your time almost every night. Second, if it wasn't for you and Brian, I'd be dead from my addiction. I listen to your messages and it's helped me so much.
You know what, mate?
Thank you so much.
God bless you, mate. And we're always there for you, as you know.
Send a message anytime.
Anytime. And if you're feeling down, we're always there for you. But then, you know what? We're so proud of you. We love you to bits, mate. And you, God bless you.
Thanks, Fat Boy Slim. Mank, do you know Trevor Roberts from Bolton? Hard lad.
I don't know many people about Bolton way, guys.
Let me have a look. Just gone past it. Right. Hold on. Sometimes there's to go up, don't they?
Yeah, don't forget to push the like button, please. 201 on, 174 thumbs up. Go and get us up to the 300 thumbs up, guys. If you can. We'll show you, like. You won't believe it. I think it's 4 days since we've seen you. He's grow again.
I know.
Both these are up. He just looks like a little devil dog. Eli.
Yeah, it depends on how to sound it. Keep. All it is to allow some of them know. If it's just straight up questions or just asking why and or just asking questions about it without any abuse and stuff towards us, obviously let them on, because we'd rather answer them on a live and direct them to the 2 channels that we're saying. Otherwise, later on when this gets uploaded, Brian will just start getting loads and loads of fake accounts saying the same thing over and over again. So we'd rather answer it on here live, and that's that. So go over to Dark. Just tell them Ram Raider to go over to Dark Bots and Karma Corner. And if we don't see the questions, you know what I mean?
All the truth, all week they're putting it on.
But us deleting the videos, we keep saying, deleting any comments about us.
No. All we're doing, we're deleting stuff when you're swearing on there and saying you fucking fat bastard, Brian.
Yeah.
All that stuff, and you horrible cow, and you're this and that. So we're not going to put that on there because kids could be reading that. So we're not having swear words on there. And we've only got things on about him saying what he's done, and it's the truth. We've been told off people and girlfriends and friends and relations have all told us. You all know mostly, 90% of the people, but for the other ones who don't believe, well, you just go and have a look at Karma Corner. Dark Box, what we call it, runs on there, and he's telling the truth. You can see telling the truth. They've got nothing. Why would they make it up? Then how can you make somebody else talking on the phone up? You can't.
Like Ron is being involved in the dark web for years. He knows all about all kinds. He's done amazing stuff with people who've been involved in sex trafficking and saved a lot of girls and stuff, hasn't he?
And saved kids in houses. They've run in, the police have raided it and found loads of kids. I think there was 160 kids in some foreign country. I won't say which one. They went in and saved 167 kids.
And everything Ron says is from the police station, from victims, it's all facts, not fiction.
100% facts, not
but
fiction.
It's put in a way where me and Brian will respond or react to them and have a little shout and then blah, blah, blah. But these do it professionally, calm, collected, and full of facts. So
and the thing is, when you got to check the facts, they're there, because when you see these people speak on the phone, it'd be like us now talking on here, talking on news. Somebody watch this. Well, there's the proof. They've just said it on there.
Yeah.
On this, he's got him talking, and people have got hold of the footage. They've got hold of the phone calls, and you can hear him talking. And I was shocked. She was shocked, wasn't you?
Very shocked.
And Matt was my friend. He was shocked. He went, "I can't believe that."
Yeah.
Supposed to be a fighting man, and he's phoning police. I mean, it's terrible.
Paul Iverson, truthful out. People are slowly catching on to his bullshit. We must be one lucky guy getting a key. Yeah, I don't think. I think when you watch them, I think it's slowly coming to a.
I think when you watch them, so that was I was on his side at first. I thought, because he's so good. Obviously, he's an actor, isn't he? And that's what he does. He's so good at making you believe. And so many other people were duped in his words. But he's the one. That's what he does. He's so good. But when you hear these things, unbelievable. You wouldn't even do them to your worst enemy, what he's saying to do to people.
Yeah.
And poor James Ings, what he done to him as well, that was disgusting. James is the nicest man you could meet. Met him in the end, absolute gentleman, James. Tried to get him chopped up. Yeah. He's terrible.
Pandora's box, yeah, certainly has opened for them, for him. Yeah.
Well, do you know when you start calling people's names and you've got a past, you've got to be prepared to, that sticky past comes back and hits you in the arse, and that's what's happening here. These people are from all over the country, all over the world, with these phone calls and stuff.
Thank you, Eli. He's just Keith, Brian and Emma have just explained I don't want to post deleting, because people start saying, why do they always delete them comments? Do you know what I mean? Thank you for that.
Got nothing to hide, you see, but when people are asking, can you show this? You're like, well, I'm not getting called these names, it's you.
Key Commander, I watch Karma every corner every day, speaks facts and is a good guy, certainly is.
You know, I've seen Karma, he makes me laugh, he's funny, exposure TV's the same, they make you laugh, bit of fun, but the thing is with him, he's had enough of it now, he said, because obviously what they're calling us now, and he doesn't like them calling us. So I'd like to say thank you very much, God bless you, brother. And he does the right thing, he does it right. He talks facts, and you read, you think, oh, and he puts the stuff, it's marvellous when you watch it.
And freedom for the people, true lies. See what I mean? Moderators, army of mods working overtime, deleting everything. So, yeah, so it's just let them say what they need to. But obviously, if there's any abuse towards myself or Brian, take it off.
Yeah, we'll tell them to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian's got nothing to prove to no one. He certainly hasn't.
No, but not
like that Badman account is him, and so others commenting on him. Yeah, loads of fake accounts going around. We had the same the other night.
Well, they're not just us guys. There's thousands of people getting it off him. That's what they do. They just think he calls. When he's on the thing, he's telling this person to do something to someone, and it's him who's doing it. And then he's trying to get the person to call someone. So he said, well, if you get him to call me, then I can record it, and I can look like he's been calling me. Terrible. I'm going to give it to the police. Terrible. Unbelievable.
Key Commander, it varies, see, because you've got to go to, they reckon the best ones are in Germany and Sweden, and obviously there's great ones in America. So they do vary. I think there's been a lot of different quotes. I think £11,000 was one quote for one injection with the baby umbilical cord injections. Then there was another quote somewhere else of like $7,000 in Serbia, somewhere like that. But we're just trying to find one that's and how much it's going to be for the two.
Do you know what it is? I'd rather pay a little bit more and get it done right than I've been getting them done and nothing happens.
Because you've got to be careful, haven't you?
Some of them are a bit of con. And we tried, you know why I've left it this long? I feel a bit embarrassing asking people. So we've tried to get it on where we get it for free, you know, experimental ones. And sadly, we phoned the woman from Scotland, phoned, give you this number, but they're selling the trials for them. Experimental.
You just missed it.
Just missed the
medical trials.
By about a month or something. The medical trials for the stem cells.
There's trials in Key Commander, do you know what, as well? We should keep an eye out for you as well, because in China, they are absolutely 100% over before in medical terms. They're better than us, aren't they?
Oh yeah, what you mean is their technologies like the Starship Enterprise is miles ahead. And
they've just done so many successful, and so has Japan, spinal cord injuries, operations, right? With loads of success. Yeah. But their success sometimes have loads of like trials going on, don't they?
They do, yeah, but it's me getting to China. I think it's 18 hours or something to get there. I wouldn't be able to do it because the injury, your back's that bad that I couldn't sit that long in it. So I'd have went there. My brother said go to China because he guaranteed you get right. And with you being who you are, well known in the UK and that, they'd be love to do you. It's like, like a guinea pig. And this was bad, his elbow, and that was bad. This is bad, his hip. Come back out perfect all over, and other people would want to get it done and pay for it, so it'd be good for them, but it'd be good for me. But I can't travel that far because of the injuries.
Yep, so that's right. So we're going to stick to you,
nearly, guys. Don't forget to push the like buttons, the thumbs up.
Started watching you guys and Brian, the real people. Brian's an inspiration, mate. Well done, you mate. Let me have a look. Don't be embarrassed, Brian. You're worth helping out. I would happily help you out with the fun. Thank you, Stephen Gibbons.
Thank you, Stephen.
Hi, Brian. I hope you're well, pal. Do you remember a lad called the Napoleon?
No, yeah, from France. That's the only one I know, mate. Napoleon.
Night, Philip
You know what
Crawford.
Napoleon said? Never interrupt your enemies while they're making a mistake. And that's what I'm doing here.
Oh, that's lovely, Mickey Blue Eyes. I'm off later, Brian and Mrs. You know, you've got loads of love from the Youngie family of North.
Yeah, thank
Bald
you.
Lum, watch Suicide Park, he's funny, and good night. Thank you, and a lot of respect for your family as well.
Yeah, the Scouts are great.
Evening, Tommy times 4.
Tommy, he's only 3 now, isn't it? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
only 3, Tommy. Hey, Tommy's not so bad. Tommy.
Hey, yeah, that's what he'll do, Brian. Ivan's because he needs to be relevant, see?
Yeah, but
and the only time he can be relevant is that, innit?
You notice he never turns up for him.
No.
And he only goes out at 4 o'clock at home with a hoodie up. I'm outside. And the other week when he was calling me, he was stood next to the police station he was at. We're looking behind himself in the area next to the police station. So he wouldn't come here. Me,
no.
Idiot.
Stem cells, I would want the 2 injections and pay more. Yeah, the 2 injections are the ones.
I'll just let you know, you can't get 2 in a row, guys. What happens is you get one, which tells the doctor from America, you get one, and it takes 6 months before it fully heals you. And then you can get a second one after that, because as soon as you have the injection, it starts working within minutes. Within about 1 day, you can feel the difference. I think Ronnie Coleman was 2 days, he said. He's back to normal within 2 days. He's back.
Yeah, Key Commander, what they advised us to do, because he said he'd rather pay the extra and get the proper ones, because his injuries are horrendous like yours.
Yeah.
But what she gave us the advice from the medical trials place, which was a charity, so she had no reason to she wasn't trying to get money out of us or anything. She said, what you're better off doing, looking at the clinical trials of the doctors, right, who have done the successful stuff with the stem cells, and then getting in touch with them, because obviously they've done it and they're the real ones. She said, because you get some clinics in Turkey and places like that are not using the real stuff, but they claim they are, aren't they? So obviously, and you don't know until people weren't getting better.
So you need to go to a reputable place where you're guaranteed where it'll work. But the ones in England, they take them out of you and make them so they're nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
You want the ones off the umbilical cord, which is when the baby's born, they're going to bin it anyway.
Yeah.
They just take it off that, they grow them, put them in you, so it's like you starting with your spinal cord, rebuild the spinal cord, which is a fantastic thing. So
it's supposed to be absolutely amazing. When you come, Key Commander will show you the stuff. But I've got I'm just waiting on a message from the main place in Sweden and Germany, and she's sending a package through. But I'm going to hopefully speak to one of the doctors, because you've paid out a couple of times. It's like sometimes you got to pay so much quid, 75 quid or 100 quid to get a consultation with the doctor.
We had to pay the other day,
but we've had to ask for a refund, because when we've looked at it, they were in London, but they didn't deal with umbilical cord stem cells. It was your own harvested ones, and they're only about 30%.
The thing is about them ones as well, you've got to wait for them growing as well. So it'll be another 6 months or a year before they grow.
Yeah, so you need the thing one. So we have asked for a refund.
They're already grown. Serbia seems to be a good place. We've had a lot there, Serbia.
Andy Ali, this channel is getting like the United Nations, real people from all over the world.
Yeah, great. You know what it is?
Thank you, Andy.
We're all linking together because we've all got the same goal. We all want to help each other.
Yeah.
There's no one on here apart from the odd troll coming on doing horrible things. I mean, what do you get up with it? Sitting calling people? I just can't work it out, mate. I'd rather say, how you doing, mate? How you doing? God bless you. Have a nice day. Then, I don't like you. I think you're look at that any book said. It was absolutely sorry for swearing, absolute garbage. I talked to me last week. It annoys me when people make lies up.
And Key Commander, if you ever look at put in, because the videos are only a couple of minutes long, put in Mike Tyson on stem cells, then put in Ronnie Coleman and stem cells. He's had the 2 injections and he's going for the third, the last one. But he's gone from out of a wheelchair, so many operations, so much pain. He's back training. He's feeling wonderful. No pain, no nothing. And so if you put that in, also,
that's what they said. The other bloke who was in the bed, who got one, he's got grey hair, white hair. He's got 57. He got it done. He said, "Can't believe there's no pain. Within 1 injection, in 13 hours, I think it was." He said, "No pain. It's gone. I've had it for 9 years. It's just gone." And that's what Ronnie Coleman said. The greatest thing is, no matter what you do with your back at the bottom, when you've got these injuries, it never goes the pain. It's like that. My back broke hard, and I can't get the movement. I'm trying like mad with it. It has come back a bit, come back probably 40%, but it's just excruciating getting out of bed for a week and things. But what happens is with them injections, they start working straight away, so the pain's gone. So you can get on with your life. Imagine what I'd be like. I thought that pain was going to be everywhere, helping people all over the place. They're going to do's and places.
Can someone help me? Because my mind's gone blank. Who's that top? Oh, Joe Rogan, right?
Oh, yeah.
The podcaster. So if you look at him, he's totally all for it. I think he was the one that started talking to Ronnie Coleman and Mike Tyson about it. And then, but yeah.
I think he got his mum fixed.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I think he got his mum
fixed.
It's
absolutely unreal.
Bad for a long time. She's got the stem cells. She's back to normal.
Yeah, it's absolutely unreal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, imagine me being back to normal again. Oh. imagine people like the enemies.
Yeah.
They'd leave in the country. They'd be going to Serbia to hide. He's back to normal.
See, poor Dean's getting it now. Yeah, they're just crackers. Sounds good to me, can't wait. Yeah, we'll have a good chat about it when you come, Key Commander. Let me have a look. Jacob's a great guy, aren't you, Jacob?
Yeah, I love Jacob. He's a brilliant.
Yeah, we love you, Jacob.
A real human being, a lovely heart, and a lovely person. I love him to bits.
Yeah.
He's from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah, he is. Right.
I'm saying everyone's all over, from Australia, from New Zealand, from everywhere. There's people on here. 196 thumbs up, guys. Come on, get past that 200. There's 193 on.
Oh, I'll just take a picture.
We love you to bits.
There's a lad in Cambridge, doing
right.
Let me have a look. I'll just take a little picture of that. 2 minutes.
You know what it sounds like, guys, doesn't it? It sounds like you remember Burke and Hare, the grave robbers. It sounds like we're looking for body parts.
Looking for body parts.
Brain. I need a brain. I remember that film, Young Frankenstein. It's a comedy one. So he gets the brain. He gets the ego of the con to go and get. He's like, I get the brain, Professor von Frankenstein. So he gets the brain, comes back with it. And anyway, the monster's going and smashed everything up all over the place. Did you get Professor von such and such's brain? The leading brain surgeon in the whole world. He went, no, I got Abby's. He said, Abby who? I said, he went, Abby Normals. Abnormal brain. He put in the monster. That's hilarious, that film.
Oh, bless you, Tom Cowan. Pity you're not in Scotland, Brian. I'm a sports injury therapist, and I reckon some deep tissue would work as well. Improve your mobility, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, yeah. Tom, if you ever want to do a poddy,
Tom,
or a stream,
you could learn me some stuff, Tom.
You could do a stream live. I could send you a link into Scotland, and you could come on and talk about that
week. Could also help you, Emma, to massage me because you're strong.
Or you can even come down here and stop over, can he? Yeah. Because if he's gonna do a thing,
Scotland shouldn't go back to Scotland, shouldn't I? Where I'm from.
Yeah.
Forget England, go back to Scotland. No, don't go back to Scotland.
Keep loving outfit. Is our Jacob at Mountain? Yeah, he's from Nova Scotia. Yeah.
He is. You think it's cold here? Where they live. Cold all the time, isn't it?
Hope you're both doing okay from Telford. Must look back through previous vids. Hope you're doing okay on recovery, Brian. Thank you very much, Ramrid.
Thank you very much, mate, and God bless you.
Love you guys. Can you tell us?
Too.
Elon Musk invented stem cells, and he's trying to put a chip in Brian for dementia. No, they're not. They're not the Elon Musk stem cells. No. Brian's not going to be chipped. Definitely not. No.
Chips no. The only chips in me is the one she cooks in the oven. Homemade chips. You can't beat homemade chips, can you? How many people agree with me?
He can't have invented the stem cells because they're from babies in umbilical cords.
They've been out for years and years and years.
They've been, so it's like he isn't in charge of them.
No, they've been out for a long time.
Let me have a look. Oh, that puppy, I don't know what the hell he's done.
That's a date. He's wanted another drink. Our friend Pete bought some wine down for Emma and that, but we never drink it. So he just left it on the floor. He knocked the bottle and smashed it and started drinking it. He's all over drunk. So Pete, yesterday, thanks for Pete having a good chat with me. He brought me spirits back up yesterday. It was great. And Lee Watley and Ben and Matt Legg, people like that. It's been good. It's good to know there's people out there that love us because we love you. We love our hearts. We always will do. We're here for anyone who want help. And we don't want DH in trouble. We want him to get help. He needs to go and address what he's done and get himself help.
Like into a medical no, what is it? He needs to be in like a what's it called? A unit, like
unit and
psychiatric unit until he's like obviously been cancelled and deemed
and we'll pray for you, and we will pray for you, and we hope you do. But you need to address what you're doing, because it's not good for your health. You can see the stress and the anxiety, and you're clicking your teeth and everything. You can see all that happening to you. You need to.
But I mean, and poor victims as well.
Exactly, but I'm saying he still needs to go and get help. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he does. Love you guys. Can you tell us a funny story from back in the day?
I can.
I can't think about.
No, I can't. Not funny.
Yeah, it's off his pocket. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I remember being on the door. I've told this before, but I don't know if you remember when the lad said that. I went in to see Lee Menry, who's a friend of mine, Irish lad. We went into the club and we sat at the table. It was just near Christmas, about 5 days before Christmas. And this kid said, "Oh, Jack, well, I'll get one and knows everything." Like, you're a big lad. He said, I said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "You know my brother?" I went, "Who's your brother?" He went, "Brian Cockerill." I went, "I've heard of him. I've heard he's a bully." He said, "You wouldn't dare say that to his face." So we were at this table, a big table at Christmas time. He was going, "Oh," I said, "Where you going for Christmas?" He said, "Oh, well, Brian, he said, I'm going to be sitting there." Going, "Oh, Brian," he said, "and we've got me dinner there." And he's going on and on. It went on for 20 minutes, but one of them went, he said, "Oh, big Brian, how you doing?" And he sussed it was me. He jumped up and ran out the pub. We went on for 20 minutes pretending he knew me as his brother. I sat at the table. I said, "The first time I've fucking seen him on my mum's table at Christmas." Yeah, people talking shit, don't you? And I had another one calling me once, and he was calling me and went on his house the next day, but he was still partying with all the people. I come in his back door. One of his houses where you go to the back, but it's the front. So I goes in the back door. As I come in, he's in the living room. And he's here like this, looking that way to all the people. Going, "I'm not scared of Cockerill. I'll fight them." And I'm stood there, sitting in the doorway behind him, and I'm stood there, and all the people are laughing. Even his wife and all laughing. And go on then. And he went, and he just dropped his drink out of his hand and kicked himself. So I'm just joking. He was doing this floor show, trying to tell everyone he's going to fight me. I'm stood behind him while he's pretending he's on the phone to me. He's pretending, "You cop, I'm not scared of you, and I'll fight you. I'm not scared of you." All this crap. Anyway, I come behind him. Yeah, funny.
Hi, Liam Ditchy. How are you?
Hello, Lee Ditchy. A lovely little Scouse lad. What a lovely young man.
Yeah, he is a lovely
all the
lad.
respect in the world for him. The YouTube channel was flying. I told you it would, Liam. And yeah, great.
Yeah, he's a lovely lad, aren't you?
He is.
Yeah, we'll have a catch up this week.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I never lived in never. I got your book when. Oh yeah, that's when you stuck up for Mally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went outside, knocked the two lads out. Yeah, two drug dealers wanted money off the kid who lived next to you, didn't they?
Yeah, upstairs.
And bullying them outside, and I can't remember. You know the names. And I hit one. The other one, I took his gold chain off and gave it to Mally because they were bullying him. Yeah, I remember that.
I enjoyed.
That was about 1996, wasn't it? 95, 94, 95.
Another lovely lad. I enjoy.
Oh, I enjoy. Lovely lad from Hartlepool and his missus. Lovely people.
Hi, Tashina.
Hello, Tashina. Another lovely lady.
Hope you be here soon. I think it's a week after next.
We were talking to her yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
Lovely, really intelligent, clever girl. Roy Shaw's daughter.
She's a lovely lady.
You can't get one over on her. She's another one. You can't bully her, she'll fill you in. She's got 4 lamps as big as me. She's funny. She's doing the sit-ups and press-ups in our house, isn't she? She's funny.
Yeah.
She makes me laugh. She goes, there's all stitches.
Brian,
get on with her. She's family anyway.
Brian, you have a great wife. Emery's so supportive of you. I think you're both great role models for helping people with their lives. Well done. And, thank you, Andy Summers.
She's always there for me. She's doing everything for me. And without her, I wouldn't be here today, guys. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have lasted this long with these injuries because nobody else could put up with me whinging. But me beating her up, that's the biggest laugh I ever had in my life. Just made all the people said that's the biggest laugh I've ever had. That's what he just said. Tina will tell you as well.
Bosh has just said, Emma, give us a wave. If Brian says jump to you, reply how high or tell him to fuck off. Only you would get away with that.
Yeah, she doesn't do that. She just ignores me. She loves me. She does everything for me, but no, I couldn't get. If I'm wrong, she won't back down.
I know I won't back down.
And then she'll have my sister, and then she'll have Tina. So I've got all the women against me. And I'm Jamie Lee beyond, so there's all of them. So yeah.
Strawberry ice, I think it is, Jacob, but it's quite nice.
I love this one.
Thank you, I love you too. Keep the positive message, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. We will be positive all the time. We're positive tonight. Sorry about being a bit crackers off you did, but people have called these stupid names like you do bite on you a little bit. And you know what? Me being a fool, I did bite, but
Yeah.
Yeah, beat my wife
I
up.
wonder what that Eli's done in the
Beating my
kitchen.
wife up, raping my dogs. What insanity!
Right,
Honestly,
so
you'd have to be insane to say it, wouldn't you? Yeah, we'd still got to stay on a little bit longer.
Jacob's saying I blush. I do blush, don't I?
He does blush, yeah.
Right, so if I go and get
I bought her. She'd never been treated right before me. Right, let's get it right.
Yeah.
Bullied all the time. So she got bullied. She got abusive relationships. So why would she go into another one? She said to everyone, "Why would I go into another one and go through that when I'm never going to do it?" When she was prepared to be on her own for the rest of her life.
Yeah, so if
we
you
got
go
back together, you tell.
If you go onto the if you put into the internet, there's a story by the Message Trust, and it's called Emma's Story, and that's about me. I was in a really violent relationship. I was in two. One, I got stabbed 3 times, and I got my jaw broke, and I got numerous nose broke. A lot. That's why I got to go and get my teeth done. Horrendous violence it was. Anyway, I got out with that one. I ended up with another one. And he was very abusive and mentally and physically. And it got to the point where he used to set his pit bull terrier onto me, which is, you can see that's one of the scars there, right? Nearly took my arm off. That's an old scar. And then this one, and all up my arm, and then all down here. And they're just like from the dog bites and stuff. So I was in 2 horrendous relationships. And then I got attacked by 2 men who tried to rape me. I'll just tell you the truth as it is. So then I was on my own and determined to stay on my own, and we started going to church and stuff, and I just never wanted to know another man. And then obviously it's years later, I was after being my own for a long, long time. That's when I found Brian again on Facebook. But the difference was, I knew him from 30 years ago, didn't I? So I knew the type of person he was.
30 years. But the thing is, it was her birthday, 21st of November, and I was sat there depressed in the scene, and come on, I didn't think it was there. And I pushed the button, it was there, and we got back. She went, within 5 minutes, we said, we're going to get back again, we're going to get married. And we come to the house, stayed, and we got the tattoos on. Yeah. And we went and got engaged. Yeah. I got engaged when I got engaged. She went bright red. Yeah. Went purple because I got that. And the first time I bought a box of chocolates and flowers, she went red. I've never had nothing. Nobody had bought nothing. Never had anything like that. I bought the chocolates and the flowers. I used to get them years ago, didn't I? Take meals and everything.
See, Mama died as well when I was like 14, actually, and I'd left home and stuff. And
so anyway, she's come again. She fell in love with Scrappy and that. And
now we've got Eli.
And we've got the Scrappy, the little pup. She's got him with him all the time. We've got a great life. We argue. Of course, we argue. Everyone argues. But we don't argue over it. We never go. If we have an argument to say, just dispute. This is a great thing. What she's like, she said, don't go to bed on argument. Just say, I love you. If you're the one that say, love you back, you can't go to bed on that. Because what if you pass away in your sleep or anything happens? So she never goes to bed on an argument. So we don't have arguments. But it might be, I don't want chips, I want TV. There's no daft things where you get upset, especially me being in injury, so it's my fault. But we don't, never ever put my hand on and beat her up and rape her and not a load of shit. No. Absolute garbage. That's him. That's him.
You see, if you look on that video, that Emma's Story as well, right? It's by the Message Trust, and that's because I won an Urban Award. Well, Urban Hero Award because for helping people with like similar issues and overcoming what I'd been through. Yeah. So if you look on that, you'll see the dodgy text messages that people have so-called got. They've used the things out of that video, the injuries, like saying like the stabbing and stuff out there.
Yeah. Pretend it was me and I wasn't even with her. That was like 20 years ago, something 10, 15 years ago. So they've used that story where she tells how she got stabbed and attacked and all that and pretending it's me.
Yeah, I've got horrendous.
We know who it is. We now know exactly who the two perpetrators who started all this.
I've got stab wounds, something like that, on my legs and everything. Yeah.
So she's like, she's a wonderful person. I love her, and she's great. All she does is help people, and for these people to call her, and she wouldn't hurt a fly. She'd rather help anyone. She'd go anywhere to help anyone. I would myself. I'd help anyone anywhere if I could. But to get that horrible abuse for no reason whatsoever, because I'm injured, because I've got a big name coming at me because I'm injured, and when he was calling me out, I was in a wheelchair and my hands were like that. I couldn't even lift. She had to get me bottles of water and feed me, even clean me on the toilet and everything. That's how bad my hands were. Oh, and that scumbag was calling me names.
Have you heard these lovely comments telling Mrs. Carly loves her? I I'm nearly in tears, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fuck's sake, honey, this is terrible. The man's a scumbag. Thank you. You found Brian. Some sick people about how could anybody do that to you. I hope they suffer. Fuck's sake, Emma, I'm so sorry you had to go through something like that. You're a freaking warrior. Brian, you found each other.
Her heart's massive, honestly. And she's
going fast.
Doesn't like any trouble, and with anyone, if I go to do something, no, you're not doing that, you get out of the way. She comes in, she's like the mama bear in the house. She'll jump in front of me if I go to do something and stops me getting in trouble. So without her, I would have probably been locked up, because the so-called horrible people who do the books, I'd have had them gone. They'd have been gone. So you want to hope, bless your head, what do you call it, bless your good tidings, or you call it, that she's without with me, because you would have been gone, never seen again. Believe me, the people I know, I've still got the numbers. Don't underestimate me, please. Don't test me.
Thank you, Ange. Thank you, Just Jay. Thank you, everybody that said
thank you, guys.
Lovely comments to us.
So I might show you a little bit of what you've gone through.
Someone said, why doesn't Brian round them to X's up and take them sea fishing?
I used to, mate. A few people have gone in there fishing and bobbing up and down the sea in the gear. And believe me, they're not tough, them with the mouse.
Matt, like said, I'm behind you both at 100%. I love you all. We love you, Matt, too.
He's another great guy,
Thank you all for the lovely comments. But I thought I'm going to admit it, what did go on in my past, because
that's what I'm saying. How would she go silent after she's had two massive relationships where she was suicidal with them? Absolutely.
And the video that was recorded of me was done like 5 years ago or 6 years ago when I won the award with the church. So I'm not making up. You can see, like, I'm not just coming out with that now for the sake of it. This was taped 5 years ago where I was getting the award.
He was there out Feathers and everyone at Old Trafford, and thousands of people there. She stood up in front of everyone and told a story, but took a lot of courage. I mean, I think it's bad going in front of a couple hundred people in the club. She did it in front of 2,000 or 3,000 people. Cameras were there and everything, a whole lot. And then they did Emma's story, which was that.
That's what they put on, they put it on the internet. So if you put in the message to us, Emma's story, you'll see it.
We'll put it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the YouTube channel.
So you've got no to hide, because it wasn't your fault you got bullied and stabbed and dog set on you. It wasn't your fault.
No.
And she still wouldn't grass them up. So how she a rat? She wouldn't even grass the people who nearly killed her and stabbed them. Unbelievable. She wouldn't even make a statement against them, wouldn't even grass them up. So how? And now wouldn't grass anyone up, and she hasn't.
No.
So if she's not going to grass people who stabbed her and set dogs on her, with the police coming and everything, because neighbours heard it, and they phoned the police. She went, I don't know.
Well, the first one where I got stabbed, where he stabbed me 3 times, broke my jaw, and that was horrendous injuries. And that one, right? Hit me with a cricket bat in my face. I mean,
we've got pictures of this as well, so we can show you where all the jaws broke and all the teeth and all.
And I wasn't allowed to.
That was nowhere near me.
And I wasn't allowed to lift my head up off the floor. Was I had to look at a coin on the floor if I went out or whatever.
You put a pound coin, you'd say, "Watch that coin."
I wasn't allowed to do anything, right? So, and at that point, there was zero tolerance, and they used my case all them years ago. So this is how long ago it was, and I was named as Mrs. B or whatever it was. But they used my case to bring in the zero tolerance, because they said every time the police were called by neighbours, right, that I kept saying there's nothing wrong with me, so the police couldn't do nothing. And they did say to me, they said, we're going to push this to get this law brought in, and you're going to be used to push it forward. And that's the truth. That I never ever once pressed charges on them. But as you can see, go over to YouTube or look on it later and you'll see it.
God put us together, and we've got a great life now. So why would I want to jeopardy or hurt her in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah.
To what? For what?
Yeah.
What a load of nonsense. I can't even look at the state of me. My hand's crippled, my legs I can hardly walk, my back's crippled. I couldn't even fight there if I tried. But these are cowards. Seen the state of me. Never said no 2 years ago. Never said no a year ago. Said it when they seen me in a wheelchair. That's when the mouth started. No one had said a word about me anywhere, because they did. I'd be straight out of the house in 2 seconds in a car, knocking on the door, saying, "What have you got to say, you?" That was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'll just finish. And no one said a word. But as soon as I was ill and in a wheelchair, Dickie Diver said, they're all shouting that. None of them said boo to you. Teddy Dicko said the same. Matty Turner, Peter Robbo, all of them said the same. But I could have fought Brian in my day. No, you couldn't have. Because if you could have, you would have.
Thank you, Matt Legg.
Stop talking shit.
That's lovely.
Stop talking lies just because I'm injured.
And Kevin Humphreys, you will see, because we've got Darkbot's coming to do a little bit of a documentary where the truth is going to be shown. Because I was just going to put things up on my channel the other night out of madness, but them messages aren't real, and you'll see because I've got the proof that they weren't.
Yeah.
So just watch this space. 2 people tried to murder me and still never found police yet. Mate, man.
Yeah, mate, you know how many people tried to murder me and shot me and stabbed me. Stabbed 3 times, been hit with baseball bat hammers, attacked in that house where you see the video what AJ, what do we call him, put up today. AJ reviews, whatever we call him, he's put that on there. That man's talking about me when they all jumped in the house. I never said a word. I went to court and got all them guys off. I don't have any animosity. All them people attacked me in the house 30 odd years ago. I've got no animosity. It's forgot about. One of them things, if you take money off people when you're a gangster or you're a villain or you rob people, you get nicked by the police or gangsters come and shoot you or kill me or do beat you up. That's what happened to me. They killed me nearly, left me for dead, but I come back to life. I'm there. They never walk again. They said he's finished. I come back. And when I got shot in the legs, they said, oh, he's up, walk again. I come back again. When I've done this injury, they said I wouldn't come back. And one of the so-called authors said he's there living on borrowed time. And DH said there's a heart attack waiting to happen. Well, let me tell you, my heart's perfect. My kidneys are perfect. My lungs, my eyes, everything's perfect. I've been in the hospital. All my organs are perfect. Look at the state of you going on.
Yeah. So, Raceman, thank you. And China's asking what messages. Without going too deep, China, the people who you know about, that we've had the drama with for some time, had sent me a message saying, watch what I can do with 2 phones. Anyway, to cut along one short, they've produced messages that I was apparently saying, Brian's trying to stab me and pour petrol through my windows. And then what they did was posted them on Facebook. Everybody laughed at them because they knew what the people are about who put them up there. But the same people and the same people you did your podcast about, this who we're talking about, the same people have then passed these on to that DH, who's then tried to say that Brian's
regurgitating the same bullshit from 2 years ago. That. But let me just explain where Emma lives. Like where she lives, the windows are about 12 foot high. So how am I going to get up there and pour as if I'm going to pour petrol through my wife's window and set her alight? Insanity. That's like, if they'd have said something feasible, he's been on, kicked the door and shouted at all. Oh, he's caught with somebody else, or even I know that would happen, but it's something daft like that. They said it'd be feasible, but climbing up into a window, they pour petrol through, and it's all cameraed up everywhere where she lives. There's cameras all over the place. And what she said is, you won't believe what I can do with 2 phones. I can send a message to yours and back to mine and clone it. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, make lies up.
Yes, it's just all crazy.
It's not Emma's voice talking, you've done this, and none of that's on there. Just messages that anyone can do. Anyone runs onto that. Anyone can put messages in on a computer. It's easy. But
our friend Darkbots, he talked me out of it last night because I was going to put all the proof up there and just out of madness.
Yeah, from what she said about her husband.
We've got like a lot more. And I've never once brought them out. I wouldn't like to cause problem between someone and husband, so I've never ever brought them out in public. But
and what we've got is enough to destroy them.
But we're just going to now
let
Darkbots do the lot, but in a nice, classy way, and just show what we've been through.
And let them do it now.
But crazy.
These are proper journalists, and they know what they're doing. We haven't got a clue. And I would never know how to clone a phone. I haven't got a clue what they're on about. So,
yeah.
But we good.
We love Exposure TV.
Exposure TV. By the way, you won that,
Yeah, are you making
me millions? Because I haven't had no money off you yet.
Right.
Things that come out with people.
Stay on there then, and I'll link you to it now. Hold on, I just want the link for Darkbots. It is quite hard to find. 2 seconds, I'll put it in a link.
It's amazing what he's done though, because it proves the truth is there, and you can hear the person's voices talking, you can see the evidence, you can see everything. Oh, if they see that and forget me, they're going to know what I am, and he's in trouble. All the people who support him, when you hear it, Karma's the same. The Decagate, he's called it. It's unbelievable.
Right, copy link.
Crossing people up the police and then pretending they've done things to them and they haven't done it. And he's telling them people, just pretend he's been calling me and you'll get them on there and I'll get him on here. And terrible, evil things.
Right, so is this link to, if you just put this on, do you want to click on it, Razorman, and see if it leads you to the channel? I think I've done it right. I'm learning a little bit. Yeah, that's right. What is going on? Just joined. Everything's fine. Spiritual cheerleader. All's good in the hood, isn't it, Brian?
Everything's great in the hood, apart from this stupid back injury. But I've got my beautiful wife to keep me warm at night with my dogs. And the other night, 4 of us were on the bed watching a bit of a film. Class one. Eli was asleep. He was on. Eli was on my chest, and she was there. And just loved being with my family.
Yeah, that. But it just watch them videos. He's an amazing man. I'm trying to think what that dog's doing in that kitchen. You know, he's
probably opened all the drinks.
he's gone really quiet.
He's probably got a tin open and opened all the food and everything.
Oh, thank you. I just hit someone by accident. Oh, it doesn't matter, exposure. I've seen you getting a load of sticks there. It doesn't matter.
Expose your TV.
Oh, bless you.
You're going to get that money sorted, I'm warning you.
For the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
You better start working harder.
I think it's 3.2 million you owe me now.
And Exposure TV doesn't block anyone. He doesn't ban anyone, even on his own channel.
He does it. He does it for a laugh most of it. And people take it too serious, but he does do the wrong ones.
Yeah.
He does, and he is really good what he does.
Are you under?
And he's the same. He would not make something up about someone because he's a Christian, 100% Christian, and he would not make something up about someone and be vindictive and evil because that's the devil. That he just tells the truth how it is, and that's why we love him.
Yeah, we do love you, Exposure TV.
100%, and God loves him as well.
Yeah.
And God loves all you lovely people out there, even the evil people. You can still get help. You can still go to Jesus and get help because Jesus is the King of Kings. You can open your heart. No one's forcing you to go. I'm just saying if you want help, he can help you as well. A lot of people don't believe. Fair dues if you don't believe, but he's there. I didn't believe for a long time. You know, it could be aliens, it could be this, it could be that. But no, Jesus is there. He's helped me so many times, especially in the last couple of years with them and me. It's just unbelievable. Yeah. There is not coincidence after coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. It's just told me I could sit here all night and tell you all the things that have happened. It's just really spooky. It's like like Twilight Zone. But Jesus does exist, and if you follow the footsteps of Jesus, you will.
Hey, yeah, is that really you, Exposure? Because there's loads of fake accounts going on. Everyone's cloning everyone's account. Exposure, if it's you, sis.
I know.
Tell me what kind of doggy you've got.
No, tell me who you helped you. What angel name?
Yeah.
Tell me what angel name. Who looks after you?
Yeah, it's definitely him. He's got the Bible there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Exposure. He's got the spanner. Oh yeah, so we don't need you to prove that it's you because you've got a spanner, haven't you? Yeah, you've got me going crackers here.
You've got a spanner hitting everyone. It's supposed to be a Christian.
There's fake accounts of Exposure, right? And then there's fake accounts of Uncle K. There's fake accounts of this one.
Well, that's just
so when you go on their feed on a night knowing they're playing FIFA, they've got like all these fake people come on and they have to say, is it really you?
Do you know what it is, guys? Do you know what it is, Exposure? I get about 9 people pretend to be me. Who the fuck wants to pretend to be somebody else? Be yourself. I'm Brian Cockerill. Honest to God, it's insanity, isn't it? These people are disturbed or they haven't got a life sitting in a bedroom pretending to be me.
There's someone told you a joke there. Hey, Brian, did you hear about the magic tractor? It turned into a field.
Somebody said to me the other day, Brian, why is Eli wearing black boots? Because his brown ones are in the cobbles getting mixed.
Exposure TV's answered you. Michael,
that's all, yeah. Sorry, guys. He said,
we love you.
Missed my joke for you. Fucking hell, I will strangle in a minute. Yeah, that was one of my jokes. That.
Like, go on. What was it?
I walked down the street with a dog and he said, Brian, why is your dog wearing black boots? I said, because his brown ones are in the cobblers getting fixed.
I've got the best joke, haven't I, about the duck?
No, don't you dare. That'll be the end of it. The channel will blow up. No one will come back on. We didn't use up to 300 on here. We've got 234 likes. There's 190 on still. So come on, you guys, push the like button. Get the algorithms right. See if you like us. If you don't like us, don't push it. If you do like us, push it. Push it now. Yeah, what's this little bit of jingle here? Come on, it's going on. Emma, come on. Put your hands up. Fight back. Show me your punch. This is what's this. I showed Pete yesterday. He went. Pete said to me, "You beat Emma up. You're joking now. As soon as she shouts, you jump on your skin."
Bad Blood Podcast. Hiya, Bad Blood Podcast.
Hello, Bad Blood. They're great guys. We love them too, lads. They're absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we're having a good night here.
Bull Edmonds been I was around in the 80s, and I know what respect you had, Brian. Thank you, Dazzler.
Yeah.
Very much. At least you've got a sense of humour about it.
Yeah, you've got to. You know what? If you don't, you get upset and you make yourself that. So we've got over it.
What's that say? My mate offered me what? That was another joke. My mate offered me a Labrador for free. Fuck that. Have you seen how many of the owners apply? A Labrador, it must have been. How do you make a polo laugh?
A what?
How do you make a polo laugh?
Don't know. Tickle its hole. Oh. Yeah.
Happy birthday to Alan Kirby. Emma, I bet your jokes are as bad as mine. Yeah, but I still think it's better than Brian's.
No, it's not better than mine. It's terrible.
One night before he comes down for a live, I'll say it.
And then when I come down,
have you heard the noise? Have you heard the noise of him?
Yeah. Do you want to get him?
Yeah, I'll go and get him.
Right.
It's getting to the point where I won't be able to carry him shortly.
He's just absolutely Pterosaurus Hawk.
Oh my word!
What you done?
What have they done?
You wrecked everything.
What have you done?
Oh, he's wrecking the house. Absolutely everything you see, plastic bags, shoes.
Oh, he weighs a ton. He weighs an absolute ton.
Remember, we only got him 4 or 5 weeks ago. Look at the size of him already. Bully beef. Put your feet on there, fat man. There he is. Eli, the little fat man. Look at the size of that belly. Look at the head on you. Give that a kiss. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss. Give that a kiss. Oh, the baby. So that's what we've got. Little Eli, but he's not little Eli anymore, is he? He's getting bigger by the day.
Are you okay? He talks as well, don't you?
He's a little baby, aren't you? That's all the pic. You're a superstar. Superstar. Look at the size of his little size of them feet. He's only 12 weeks old.
That podcast said I could tell my parents hated me. My bath toys were a toaster and a radio. Oh. Yeah, he's massive. Are you going to say hello? Can you speak, don't you?
Hello to everyone. Probably get more views than us. 245 likes, guys. Keep pushing the like buttons. 183 still on. We're going to be going 5 minutes time.
I know, Key Commandery's gone massive, and he's totally.
He's honestly, he's just a pure bully. Bulls the door open. He bullies everything. Me and Chrissy Evo and little Dan Yo came the other week to let him out, and he was attacking. He was biting Scrappy's balls. Scrappy was going mad with him. Then he was biting his back of his tail, and then he was jumping on Scrappy. That he said he doesn't care, does he? That little bully.
But you're sat on the table now.
The lad said they just don't care, do they, bullies?
Hello, little boy.
Hello, baby.
Hello, little shark.
Teeth are like razors, honest. Look at them. You mind all that shit. Kiss, kiss. You bit me lip the other day. Oh, screaming I was. Felt like strangling him. I'm in the toilet having a pee. I'm sitting on the toilet having a pee. He's pulling me shorts off me. That ripped me shorts off. He's ripped their trousers. I mean, you know you're a bad boy, don't you? You know you're a bad boy, don't you? Right, guys.
Right, so
shoot, and we love you all. So thanks to all the podcasters. Thanks to everyone being on it tonight. Sorry we've been a bit mad last few days, but we've let you know why.
Anyone want to bother Eli for a week?
Yeah. And does anyone want to? Does anyone want to sort Emma's broken ribs and black eyes out in a couple of hours? I've got a couple of bandages for her. Yeah. So
they are now.
Any doctors and nurses? Yeah.
Not exposed. That's what Brian was saying. I say exposed to TV, saying the hard work puppies. Oh, tell us about it.
Yep, me Adidas socks. You're right, mate. Yeah. And then he had the top. He's at everything. He's at clothes and all sorts. And he's so shoes and everything next. He's just so strong. You wouldn't believe how strong he is. Can't believe his mum. He just loves his mum. Big mummy's baby he is. There you are.
Right,
guys. God bless you all. We'll see you again tomorrow night. 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back on again. We love you all. Everyone, stay safe. Look after each other.
We love you.
Smile. And God loves you.
Night. God bless. Bye.
God bless.
Bye.
That was a cracking one, that, babes. That was a